Hey guys, and welcome back to the Velodicted channel. In this video we are going to compare two backpacks I tested in the last couple of months. It will be the Craft Cadence roll top bag up against the Ortlieb Daypack 21 liters. Let's take a closer look what features and characteristics those two bags, especially this Craft Cadence bag, has. Let's compare some features of this bag and the Ortlieb bag and put it head to head. Both of them have a strap for holding it when you don't have it on your shoulders. Craft Cadence has a bit more beefy handle. This one is very minimalistic. Craft Cadence shoulder straps are very nicely padded and ventilated. This, on the other hand, here on the Ortlieb, follows the line, very minimalistic, very slim and thin. Padding goes towards zero. On the back, if you compare those, I mean, in terms of thickness, they are the same, more or less differently organized, but in the end, I think the back comes out pretty similar. In terms of exterior, you have the same roll top features on both backpacks. The bottoms are pretty much the same. You have this boxy appearance on both of them. Both have reflective items. Also, both have options to mount things or attach things. In this case, you have those slits where you can attach lights or your lock. In this case, you have this smaller strap where you can attach also a lock and lights. In terms of that, they are similar. Main difference is that you only have one compartment here on the Ortlieb. On this bag for Craft Cadence you have two. Another difference is that you can, very Ortlieb typical, remove and exchange certain parts. In this case it's the shoulder straps you can remove and replace. Here it's basically a fixed solution. You won't be able to exchange if there is a damage towards the shoulder straps. The hip strap you can remove on both backpacks. The chest strap, unfortunately, is here fixed. You cannot remove it here. You can open up the roll top. In this case, you have this very familiar lip, and it's very useful to close and open the bag. Here, you don't have this lip. It works good as well. Internally, you have this organizer. A black one here. In the Ortlieb one, you have also an organizer. Not that many pockets, but also a little bit of storage for your laptop. In this internal organizer, a laptop of 17-inch will fit. In this one, 15.4. In terms of water tightness and water resistance, this has an official rating, and the rating is a IP64, means no dust will enter and also sprinkling water won't get in. Heavy rain will sustain. That's basically Ortlieb high quality material, so I really trust in that. On the other hand, this is 600D polyester and it has no official rating, but this is coated and it's extremely durable and extremely water resistant. There won't get in any water in normal circumstances, in daily circumstances. Here there won't get in any water as well as here. In terms of weight, this is round about 300 grams lighter. This is due to the very reduced overall appearance. You have less padding on the flip side, less padding, thinner material, and also the interior organizer is very reduced and not so sophisticated as on the Craft Cadence bag. In terms of prices, this is around 40 euros or dollars cheaper. This comes around 100 euros and this bag comes around 140 euros. since this bag has not a lip on top of the roll, it won't roll as smoothly as on the Ortlieb. But you also have to say this material is way thinner. Generally, also without the lip, the rolling operation is quite smooth here. In this case, not that great. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad, but in this case it feels just better. The weight is 300 grams roundabout heavier than this, and this is, yeah, you feel it. By the moment you pick those both up, you will feel the weight difference quite a lot. This metal and cord closing mechanism, and I found that if you load this bag to the very top and you want to tighten this one, it is extremely annoying because the metal hook won't fit in place. You can strap it down, and if you release it, it opens up. This is a bit of a pain. This won't occur on the Ortlieb since the radius on the metal strap is smaller, but also the more rougher and tactile strap opposed to the very smooth strap. And it can also cause a problem because if it's not closed anymore, especially when it's only one turn or two turns, the chance that water comes in is higher. So it's also a safety concern. I think the Ortlieb is a little bit more minimalistic in terms of the approach. It's very lightweight, the material is very thin, everything is very refined in terms of design, very minimalistic. This one, of course, is very reduced as well. You feel here the experience, everything, the welds, materials used, how they're used, where they're used. It's very, feels very mature. In this case, you have here and there some questionable solutions to problems, and also here and there, and the stitching is not that high performance like on the Ortlieb. And also, as I told you before, here you can swap the shoulder straps. It's very Ortlieb-like, and here you can't. But that's all basically I have to say in terms of contrapoints. Let's go to the positive aspects, and those are very plentiful because Craft Cadence did a lot of things right on this bag. Let's start with the price. Of course, this is way cheaper, 40 euros, and you get a very handy and useful bag, cool, sleek looking. The most striking benefit over the Ortlieb, I think, are the two instead of only one exterior zipper compartments. Very useful, very handy if you're on the road and on your bike and there is a traffic light, you're standing still. You can really easy flip over the bag on the one or the other side, and you can access your valuables stored in those compartments. They're extremely useful, I have to say. What I really like as well is the organizer. The internal organizer is quite nice. It also is very rigid and adds up to the back reinforcement. So this one will more likely collapse, and this is very stiff. It's also totally watertight, very durable material, scratch resistant, tear resistant, and you don't have to be worried that in a pouring rain situation your valuables will get wet. I like the loops on the shoulder straps where you can attach your key fob, whatever. Also, reflective material is a very, very important point. You have a reflective material on the logo here and also on the shoulder straps in the front direction. The Craft Cadence bag has definitely a better comfortable shoulder strap, especially on longer rides or walks. This one is very rudimentary and cuts into your meat after a time if it's very heavy. Yes, alright guys, I hope you found this a little bit useful. In my opinion, it's a very good bag in comparison to the Ortlieb bag. Here and there, I showed you in the cons. Yeah, the negative aspects, but I think the positive aspects are plentiful, and it's a very worthy option to the Ortlieb bag, and maybe you want to consider buying this bag, or at least take a look at it. So that's about it. If you found this a little bit useful, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Maybe you want to comment and give this video a thumbs up. We will see us in another video. Velodicted. Cheers.